Hello, Wildcats. This is Mr. Graber, the school counselor, and we want to start off today with some special awards that we do every month. And so I'll tell you a little bit about those awards, and we'll tell you who our recipients are this month. So our first award is a special one that goes to a third grader every month, and we call it the Service Above Self Award. And this is an award that goes to a third grader who goes above and beyond with their behavior and their choices, and they always think about others before themselves. And so this month's recipient of the Service Above Self goes to Sebastian Zeror Guzman. So congratulations to Sebastian. And they will get a special prize that is sponsored by our Rotary Club. The next couple of awards we have are called our Wildcat of the Month Awards. And these are awards that are given to 2 first graders, 2 second graders, and 2 third graders. And they're sponsored by our Harrisonville Police Department. And they will get a special certificate and also a special yellow t-shirt. So when you see kids wearing those yellow t-shirts, you know those are our Wildcats of the Month. So we'll start with first grade. And our first grade Wildcats of the Month are Zoe Beebe and Colton Nutter. Congratulations to those first graders. Our Wildcats of the Month for second grade are Jack O'Connell and Elena Thomas. And finally, our Wildcats of the Month for third grade are Reagan Middleton and Rooney Julian. So congratulations to those students. And finally, Mrs. Sumner and I usually give every month a special counselor award to either a first, second, or third grade class who we feel has great discussion and demonstrates really great behavior and great choices. So for this month, our counselor award goes to the third grade class of Mr. Barasco. So congratulations to Mr. Barasco's class.
Good afternoon, Wildcats. I'm Dr. Falke, principal here at HES. Today, I'm going to share with you our character awards for the month of September. The Character Trait Awards are given to 2 students chosen by their classroom teacher who have exhibited respect during the month of September. The recipients always show kindness and consideration to everyone and are great examples to their peers. Congratulations to our September Character Award winners. Grace Michaels, Jasper Ogletree, Genevieve Oldham, Keegan Coltrane, Adriana Bruce, Farrell Johnson, Jake Butler, Emma Rorvig, Avery Pirtle, Rylan Hunt, Lyrics Culver, Jade Hendren, Keegan Reinhardt, Allie McFadden, America Rodriguez, Wyatt Motzkus, Reagan Passo, Brady Snyder, Briar Warner, Raylan Neal, Elena Hunter, Bentley Johnson, Emily Soriano, Bryson Heineman, Colin Wolf, Lexi Gott, Jackson Henderson, Ronnie Mead, Richie Mallett, Knox Trussell, Benny Leddington, Zane Dennis, Cooper Williams, Lakin Dunsmore Walker, Nicholas Miller, Ella Baldwin, Armani Hampton, Raylan Rogers, Finn Parkhurst, Layla Hickson, Dalton Brown, Lila Bruce, Oliver Holland, Duke Baldwin, and Harmony Wallace. Congratulations to our Respect Character Trait Award winners.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Ashley Schrapp, the assistant principal here at HES, and I'm going to introduce the Mathematicians of the Month. This award is given to one student chosen by their classroom teacher that has done an outstanding job with math over the past month. Whether in class participation, assignments, or practice, they have gone above and beyond what is expected to achieve more in math. Today, we are presenting awards to our September mathematicians. Parker Sharp, Charlie Kellogg, Emma Britton, Abby Enderly, Briella Roebling, Dalton Ducharme, Iris Britton, Noah Ramos, Robbie Kine, Naomi Gaskins, Aria Herndon, Gabe Mooney, David Gravy, Easton Spangler, Gus Schneider, Zahara Alessi, George Wyatt, Bentley McAdams, Carter Barkhurst, Lyndon Jomway, Oliver Holland, and Liam Coltrane. Congratulations, mathematicians.
Hi, Wildcat families. I am Mrs. Hearn, for those of you who don't know me. I am the music teacher here at HES, and this is a room where we get to have lots of fun all day long and learn lots of musical skills and lots of music performance preparations and just learn to enjoy music. And I am so excited today to announce some musicians that have been working really hard in the music room during the first month of school. And I want to begin by announcing the class awards. Every month I have a Bravo board by my door, and every class, when they do awesome things in the music room, they get stickers, and at the end of the month, whoever has the most stickers wins the Bravo board contest. And so the classes that ended up winning, it was a close race this month, lots of students working really hard in here, but for third grade, the winners are Mr. Barasco's class. In second grade, the winners are Mrs. Knight's class. And in first grade, the winners are Mrs. Peterson's class. So good job, musicians. Next, I want to announce our individual music stars. And every month I choose one student from each class who is showing really good progress on meeting our music goals. And you also a student working really hard to follow our rules and expectations. So I'm going to begin by announcing my third grade music stars, starting with Mrs. Brown's class. Congratulations to Finley Kovar. In Mr. Barasco's class, congratulations to Lyra Dominic. In Mrs. Comfort's class, congratulations to Rooney Julian. In Mrs. Hammond's class, Sadie Jones. In Miss Hassick's class, Savannah Carver. In Mrs. Hawkins' class, Corbin Hackler. In Mrs. Hopper's class, Grace Malone. And now for our second grade music stars. In Mrs. Durnell's class, congratulations to Lyrics Culver. In Miss Harrigan's class, Emily Bowman. In Mrs. Hastings' class, Kaysen Bales. In Mrs. Holman's class, Brogan Witherspoon. In Mrs. Knight's class, Easton Choate. In Mrs. Siegenthaler's class, Macy Seymour. In Mrs. Studley's class, Ivy Madsen. And now for our first grade music stars. In Mrs. Brown's class, congratulations to Parker Sharp. In Mrs. Cooper's class, Ava Plant. In Mrs. Florence's class, Parker Jackson. In Mrs. Jackson's class, Braylee Smith. In Ms. Maxwell's class, Lakin Dunsmore Walker. In Mrs. Mitchell's class, Eliana Evans. In Mrs. Peterson's class, Stella Saunders. And in Mrs. Snyder's class, Max Talby. Congratulations, Wildcat musicians.
Hello, HES. Coach T here. I am going to present our Sportsmanship Award for the month. Our class that won is Ms. Hassick's class. Congratulations. You guys have shown really good sportsmanship throughout PE and in the hallways when I see you. Our third grade winners are Addie Garrison and Christian Everhart. Congratulations. Second grade is Zane Dennis and Brady Snyder. Good job, guys. And first grade is Blake Taylor and Troy Cunningham. Congratulations to all our winners and our class winner.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Lahman, the librarian at HES. And so as I was thinking about who I was going to give the library award to for the month of September, I think about my expectations, and I also think part of those expectations are They turn books in on time, they are kind, they participate in class discussion, and they follow my directions. So for the month of September, I selected a first grade class. That would be Mrs. Brown's class. Congratulations.
Hi Wildcat family, it's Mrs. Henderson in the art room, and today I'd like to say thank you and congratulate all the artists that were on display at this year's Log Cabin Festival Art Show. One display we had up were our oval people. The whole school actually learned that lesson. If you've heard kids talking about oval people at home, they had a lot of fun. Third grade, we had fall trees painted with tempera paint. First grade, we had printmaking pumpkins with tempera paint and crayon. And second grade, we had overlapping shape designs where we talked all about shapes. Today, I have a long list, so thank you for hanging with me as I read it. But from first grade, we had Stratton Warner, Ella Baldwin, Ava Plant, Teller Linwell, Barrick Warner, Butch Heineman, CJ Kramer, Bentley Brown, Mila Barrett, Zendaya Millentree, Amora Nims, Isabella Stallings, Armani Hampton, Gunnar McCubbin, Addison Doherty, Eddie Freeland, Raymond Trusty, Rylan Hunt, and Marley Morris. Congratulations, first grade. From second grade, we had Felicity Gary, Lyrics Culver, Melena McCubbin, Aria Johnson, Myra Gutierrez Jones, Brogan Witherspoon, Austin Miller, Tucker Bergeron, I apologize, Tucker. I'm gonna have to learn your last name, buddy. Dane Clausen, Casey Canoy, Cody Vanover, Colin Wolf, Emily Bowman, Miles Cummins, Lucas Carruthers, Aiden Peak, Lexi Gott, Connor Boyd, Elia Thomas, Edward Sidwell, Nora Davis, Hope Landstrom, Calvin Culpepper, Levi Pendleton, Haley Brown, McKinley Merritt, Robbie Kime, Brecklin Wilson, Benton Litchfield, Ivy Madsen, Reagan Passau, Jackson Whalen, Corbin Huff, Duke Baldwin, Leah Lake, Britton Schroeder, Zahara Alessi, Easton Schote, Mac Henderson, McKenna Lewis, Emery Sanders, Noelle Bevan, and Benjamin Miller. Great job, second grade. That's a nice big group. From third grade, we had Adriana Bruce, Blake Cohen, Allison Hall, Presley Ryman, Farrell Johnson, Taylor Calloway, Lincoln Fleshman, Tyson Talbert, Yolani Garcia Soto, Annalise Resch, Keegan Coltrane, Izzy Morales, Keaton Donley, Maverick Sletchhauer, Eris Shreve, Archer Barnes, Easton Allen, Maria Villa, Logan Mistrett, Rylan Horn, Emma Britton, Alyssa Overcast, Josie Oliver, Charlie Kellogg, Zoe Angel, Gatlin Brown, Lyra Dominic, Finley Cover, and Maddie Phillips. Amazing show, HES. I can't wait to put more art on display this year and want to again thank all those artists.
And one more exciting piece of news, all of the second graders are getting ready to perform in front of their families coming up on October 20th. We're having a family night event here at HES, and you should know exactly what time. If not, we'll be communicating more with you here in the next week. But second graders performing on Thursday night, October 20th, here at HES in the gym. And then for my third graders, they're just getting started preparing for their Christmas musical, holiday musical, that they're going to be performing on December 1st over at the high school on the big stage in the Performing Arts Center. So excited. So hopefully you're hearing some songs and some practicing going on at home as well.